Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Blood Ties DLC in VR from Rise of the Tomb Raider. Hopefully I am streaming. I'm going to have a quick peek and see if, looks like the camera's working, looks like the video feed is working. It is streaming, it is recording, it is picking up my voice. Seems like things are working. Okay, so last week I played through the first roughly third of this DLC, and it took me about an hour to do that. I'm expecting the to get through another third of it here in this hour-ish amount of time that I'll be playing it. So let us continue the story, and I definitely prefer the comfort method of control. Yes, I'm in a comfortable playing position. Please continue. And I'll have to keep on checking every now and then to make sure that everything is working on my streaming here, and to see if anyone's chatting, which isn't likely since I don't have anyone in my chat room, like, well, ever. Definitely not now either. But anyhow, so it'd be neat if there was a way to integrate it in here. Alright, so yes, we left off here. We made it to the library here. As I recall, yeah, we have to use the grips. I have to get used to the controls again here now. As I recall, we came in from over here somewhere. I think let me just head this way. Yeah, I think we may have come through those. No, we didn't come through those doors. We came through like a secret passageway or something from over here. I don't know. Let me do a quick look around and see if there's lots of things to look at, including that. Well, let's just go ahead and start going around the room and see what there is to see.
It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
How long ago was that, Lara? Is there anything we can do with this? Nope, we need the master key. Yeah, that's one of the things that we need here. Get a little closer to this.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Wow, really? I mean, okay. I'll accept that. We double check to make sure everything is running okay. Yep, looks like it's even picking up the music too, so that's an affirmative. I can really hear it when I do that now. Ah, Venice. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, it's still coming through loud and clear. Oh, is there something over here? There might be. Yep, there's something going on there. Ladder. Okay. Well, for now, let's just do this.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young.
Nonsense.
She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, Her parents might just be a bit more famous.
Oh, you're doing this for fame? Come on. Shame on you. What is this here? Oh, no. Can't get... Roses and Lies from Longfellow. I wonder if that's an actual book or something. Of course, no, you can't do interactive. Like I said, this game just feels... The VR aspect of this game feels a little bit tacked on. Uh-oh.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Really? So nice of you to have recorded your thoughts in that manner, huh? Let's see, anything here? Not so much. Looks like there might be something on the second floor. But before we go there, let's continue on to the desk here.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure, my favorite painting by Amelia, the day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay. We do actually...
Got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
Sure is.
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though.
What's the reset this? Okay. It's never easy to do. Oh,
The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Can we actually... Oops, there we go. Step forward on it like that a little bit. It's weird the way, wonky the way this controls. I really don't like it. So you have to use the stick instead. And that's almost as bad. See, I mean, it just, just not right. I don't know who designed that, but whatever. Alright. Remaining combination clues.
Okay.
Oh!
Should be able to light the fireplace now.
Why would we want to? Is there some reason for doing so? No. Part of the, puzzles or something? I don't know. Alright, so there it is. We light it like this. Hooray. Warms up the place. Okay, I know it's probably a part of the puzzle that we saw there about heating up the map or what have you. But I don't know how we're supposed to interact with this. And, put the map over there. Alright, let's see. Also, does this play any other songs or just that one? Nope, just the one it seems. Alright, let's have a look back here then, shall we? And hit this, and that seems to be the only thing to get our attention. Okay. Well, I don't want to go up there just yet. I'd rather continue looking around here, like at this.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Seems like it probably was. Okay, I'm having trouble getting over there. Let's see if it's even possible. Yes, it is. Cute dinosaur map.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Boomerang tiger. See, if I rotate this up and down, you see what it does to that? That's just so wrong. Oh my gosh. I think it's because, okay, I think I know why. It's because this thing is actually attuned to the... See, you can't tell this in the stream or the video because I'm facing the computer right now. The computer is actually used to be over here. And so I had set up my VR system so that this was the front. So I've got two sensors up there and one back there as the rear sensor. So these two are the front sensors. So this is technically considered the front of my VR area. And this is actually the side. I chose to start up this game while facing this direction, thus making what I thought was going to be all of the game, apparently not all of it, making the game think that this was the actual front of it. And indeed, the loading screen appears here and so forth and so on. But apparently, items like this are meant to be seen from here as I'm rotating it, and that makes a lot more sense, you know. So, kind of a nitpick thing, I guess, a little bit, but regardless.
Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
I think maybe next time I will actually play the game while facing that direction, just to make that portion of it, at least a little, if I don't finish it tonight, which I seriously doubt I will, just make that portion of it a little bit more bearable. Can't do anything with that, I guess, can we? No. At least not now. But anyhow, alright. So that's a thing. And I am still I'm still facing good. Alright, let's see. We got some more things to deal with here. A couple more documents this way. So let's head that way. And look around here real quick. No. Okay. Well, let's check out this, whatever this is.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Jaffa cakes next to William Blake. Huh. Good old Jaffa cakes. Alright, whatever. And then over here, a little something.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Symbol and a number. Okay, this is probably one of the clues I'm willing to bet. Because it's ancient Egypt, that makes sense. In fact, that's going to correlate with probably the artifact, that treasure of her childhood, adventure, birthday adventure. is what this probably correlates to. Yep.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, well, we can't go up that ladder, obviously, right there. So we've checked out everything there is to check out here, except on this floor, anyway. So it's time to go up to the second floor. Start over here at this end and look around. Can't get over there, clearly. That is a weird place to have just a set of bookshelves there, just off by itself. I mean, obviously a ladder leading up to it, but just seems strange, and I'm getting some lag here. It's a little bit disorienting. Whoa! Alright, anything over here? No, doesn't look like it. But there's more stuff over there. Can I actually... No, I can't go past the railing. Just want to make sure there's nothing on these shelves at all that are calling out. Nope, but there is some stuff over here. So let's check this out.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Uh-huh. Seriously, Laura, you don't know what this is for? Yeah, see? Exhibition map 2 of 2. So, yep.
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
In case you were dumb enough to not have put 2 and 2 together. Okay. Master key needed. Yes. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, and this probably doesn't open.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
And I'll bet you that is what this treasure map reveals, is the master key. Come on. And let's head back down. And gotta make our way over here to the fireplace.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase.
Under a trunk near the bookcase. Okay. And nothing on the back side? No, okay.
X marks the spot, as they say.
Well, that wasn't really an X, but, you know, whatever. So, over here then? Yeah. Hello. Oh, for crying out loud, I have to walk around it. Uh-huh, I see that. Whee! I'm so smart.
The master key.
There
This
we
should get me
go.
into the West Wing.
There we go. Okay, that's very lovely. I like the weathering on it, though. Or aging, or whatever, you know. I can't even get it to rotate the way I want it. So annoying being...
Alright, this should open most rooms in the manor, including the forbidden west wing.
Yes. Yeah, being turned 90 degrees really does kind of mess things up quite a bit. Can we even go back up now, or is that... Yeah, we can, okay. Actually, before going in there, this uses a master key, does it not? Sure does.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
It sure does. It's the 2 birds. So... Just out of curiosity, can we now... Yes, we can now open this, and sure enough...
Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Yeah. So we got one of the numbers. If we look at our document so far... Okay, real quickly, let's look here. Here's documents.
For God's sake, memorize the...
Yes. I guess it's just automatically... Oh, that's weird. That's like a page up, page down. Okay, well... That's weird. It doesn't really tell you which of these things you can actually examine in the list, and you have to actually hover over it to see the examine documents thing.
The offer came in the...
Yeah.
For God's sake, memorize...
Yeah, this is not it. Where's the one where it shows the list of, Oh, I see. It says located so such and such place. I get it. Okay. It's Amelia's journals. This is Atlas de Mornay, Lord Cross journals. Miss Winston. Huh. Travels together, Lord Cross journal. Well, I don't see where the where that one document is. Oh, I guess it probably, yeah, this. Okay, it's a relic. It's not a document. Forgive me for thinking that a piece of paper with numbers and symbols written down on it for thinking that that is a document and not a relic.
I remember this now.
Yes.
Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Is 5. Okay. So we've got that. The number is 5 for that portion of it. Alright, I'm actually going to head back through here, and the reason why... Whoops. Is because there's another door I'd like to open while I'm in here. Oops. Oops. And I should be able to now with the master key. Sure enough, there we go. And, oh. No, I don't think we have been here yet. Yeah, see, okay. We were unable to come in here before. Yeah. Keep on flipping through here, yeah. Because the master key, you know. Alright.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Interesting. So, hello Rapier Man, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry I didn't see you until now, because I can't see the chat room inside the VR headset. The limitation of VR, unfortunately. Alright, I will be checking from time to time, though, to see if you or anyone else happens to say anything or pop in. Oh! Secret door! Probably requires more than just the master key, I'm willing to bet. Nope, that's all that's needed. So another... Oh, this is that stairwell we were already in. Yeah. And this leads back down to, yep, the basement. Gotcha. Fair enough. So we've already been through that. We don't need to go through it again. Alright. Give me one moment while I didn't respond quick enough, and yet the belt didn't show up. Okay, so there's no reason to go over there, because that's boarded up. Excuse me. Let's see. That's nothing there, clearly. I can't get across that flooring. That's boarded up. That's boarded up. Oh, I got the controls all mixed up here. I'm not facing, yeah, I'm facing the right way. Alright, you can't exit the manor at all here. From what I can tell. Oh, we can light up another fireplace. Oh, joy. Or can we? Sure we can. I don't know why we need to or want to, but there we go. We got another fireplace lit. Oh boy. Seems superfluous. I'm sorry if I keep on harping about this game, but it just seems like there's so much they could have done with a Lara Croft or a Tomb Raider VR game, and this ain't it. That's where we actually want to go, but before I go there, see, that's also boarded up. Can we not open this up or anything? No, I guess we can't. See, they could have made this interactable. They didn't. They just didn't. So much they could have done with this. And this is another item that requires the master key.
The Croft family crest.
Yeah. Could be used as a shield maybe or something. Interesting. Alright, so that leaves really the only other place we can go as far as I can tell, which is the West Wing. So here we go. Oh boy.
Worse than I thought.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Like, really not good there. This is starting to feel a little bit more like a horror game or something now. And I don't like that. Nothing over there. Let me, just for the heck of it, can I actually stand? No, about the closest I can come is here. Ominous. And what's down here? Another set of double doors. Alright, well I'm going to head down this one if that's all the same to you.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things.
I didn't see anything, just flash of thunder. Or did I just see something there? Hey, I can't light this fireplace. Yeah, there's a bunch of bricks in the way. Don't want to light that. I have to go back and check that footage. Okay.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Good old Winston. Well. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't even see the doors there. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That's a lot of clouds moving out that window there. Don't like it.
Untouched for years, exactly as you left it.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Touching. Uh-oh, I bet you that's the painting right there. Oh boy. Can't really see that. Is that a thing to pick up? No, it is not.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
So that's what Amelia looked like. Oh, more over here.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
So this is probably...
Mum's paintings.
Yep.
Which one was Dad's favorite?
This will probably tell us which one. Or maybe not. Okay. Fine. Uh-oh. Alright, the battery's died in this. So I will pause the recording while I go and replace the battery. I'll be right back. So, welcome back, and we're back on track here now. Now we had gotten over here, but we had not yet looked at this document.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods.
When is he not in a foul mood?
And even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
And so obviously now the game has to force you to recognize that, hey, you just found a clue, as if we just can't You can read it in the text or hear it. Or
Blocks of red.
See?
Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
Well, I can't imagine what that would be. Can't get any closer to it. The fact that there's 4 of them, 4 blocks of red, that's the only thing I can figure here. Let's go to our documents again, to the clues list here.
For God's sake, memorize the combination.
Favorite painting is 4.
Lara's...
I'm guessing that must be what it is. So, can we actually go up there? Yeah, we can, but let's... Yeah, sure, let's go up there. Yep, there's a few things. Here's one of them, in fact.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today.
Can't open it up, really, but there's a slight bit of shame.
It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Well, it's not a clue, so I don't know.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight.
Sounds good to me.
It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Alright, let's go to the scary dark
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Okay, so we can't go through there after all. And there's nothing else to see here. Can we light this one? No, we can't light this fireplace. It is not 8:22, is it? That'd be amazing if there was no time. Okay. That's fine. That'd be cool if that clock actually did sync up everyone. Now, I have seen that elsewhere, that the clock did sync up. I can't remember if it was in this game or something else that I saw. These little dust blobs.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, there we go. Back with the scary music again. Yay! Gotta love the spooky music. There we go.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Prescient, remarkably so. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Something about their wedding day is the third and final clue, apparently. How are we doing on the percentages and such? 63%. That's pretty cool. Alright, sure.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
No honeymoon? Seems like Luxor would be a great place to spend a honeymoon. But, you know, what do I know? Alright, well, let's keep looking around. There's a lot to look at here.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
Almost, but not quite.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
Yeah, traditions are made to be broken, I suppose. Alright, well, this is probably where we're going to see
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me, tonight. I will take care of Atlas, and then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents. I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
Dun dun dun. I like the detail on it. It's really quite good. And playing cards? Neat. Okay.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded.
It's not even there at all. I wouldn't even say it's faded. Good grief.
Their anniversary was in October, but which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Like this one, maybe.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Okay.
October 13th,
So-
Mum's birthday.
Put it all together. They got married 4 days before her birthday, based on her previous document. Her birthday is obviously October 13th. Strange that they would put that as a little placard on this, but whatever. So that means they got married on October 9th.
Pretty
See?
sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
Oh, but before we do, we have some more things to open up here.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
Well, the sun isn't shining today, but maybe tomorrow. And we have here...
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
That is lovely. There is no hidden information on this. I don't know what you're talking about. At least I'm certainly not seeing any.
The inscription is faded.
Oh, I guess this would have been yeah, I can barely see a little bit of something there. But yeah, that would have been another false lead or whatever to the wedding day, presumably.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous a Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences, passed through the generations.
Exactly.
Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Congratulations.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Alright, one last check before we leave this room. Yep, okay. Seems fine. Alright, so now we're going to head back to the study. Now we finally have the code, presumably. Let's go straight across here. To open the safe. Come on. Still
Dad,
loading.
what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Alright, status screen with what? You're not going to let me scroll? or ending with this, I think. But anyway, yeah, so the code was 549 as far as I can tell. Her birthday thing, which was in 5, the symbol with the 2 birds, equates to 5 on her little sheet. The cubes are his favorite painting of Amelia's. 4 cubes, or 4 squares, whatever, blocks, red blocks or something, blocks of red. Anyway, there are 4 of them on there. And the date of their wedding was October 9th. So 549. I'm going to try that and
Okay,
we'll see.
found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Come on, we can do this. Yep, that's it.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
Clay imprint of Laura's hand. Cool.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Nope, keep digging.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do?
Yep.
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here.
Yep.
Wait, what's that?
One last document.
A blank page.
Seriously? You're gonna fall for that again?
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Find a way to decipher the hidden truth. Let me check the stats here real quick. So we're at 77% complete. That is pretty good. Yeah. All right. Well, we're not done yet. Let's go to the fireplace down here.
A hidden message.
Where is that? Oh, I think, okay, interesting. So that's probably one of those things where you have to do, like, line things up or whatever. Yep, right here.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Seriously, you don't see that, Laura? Come on. I mean, I can't tell what those left 2 ones are, but the right one is clearly a hieroglyph. Not sure about the rest here. The ones on the left, I don't know quite what they are. But that's okay. You know what? That's actually a good, I think, good stopping point. For me, for now. I have been an hour, a little over an hour. I solved quite a bit, and now I've come across another puzzle that, honestly, I don't know exactly where to go next. So this will be a great place to pick up again next week, I think. Go ahead and get out to the main menu. The game will have saved, I'm sure. So, if you have been watching live, thank you very much. Drapex, thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate it. It's good to have you back again. I'm sorry I didn't have much of a chance to talk with you because, well, I can't see the chat in the headset, unfortunately. Please follow me if you are so inclined here on twitch.tv/SturmB. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I'm at SturmB, and on Instagram, where I'm simply known as Sturm. You can also find me on YouTube. I should be under SturmB somewhere. I don't know. I'll have a link in my Twitter channel somewhere, so check that out if you like. I stream here every Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 2100. I don't know what the UTC conversion of that is, but again, I'll leave that as an exercise for the viewer. So until next time, take care.